Hello guys, this is version 2 of the Riven guide. I searched some things, looked up some things, informed myself more, so we're going to go through everything again, but this time even better. First, we need to answer the question, where do we get rivens? So there are a few possible things. First is Iron Wake. In Iron Wake, you go through everything here and go to this store. Here you can find Paladino. He or she can give you rivens for rivens level. In that case, I already purchased mine, but you can get 2 per week. Also, you can get Kuva there, so if you get a cool riven, you can roll it right away. The second option is here in Duviri. So there are actually 2 options how to get one. It's either in the circuit. Here you can see I already picked mine, but here I picked a rifle riven and a melee riven. So that's 2 more rivens. Then you can go to Dormi Zone. After you finished either the Lone Story or the Duviri experience, you get Pathos Clamps. These ones you can exchange sometimes, not always, sometimes for Riven at this vendor. So this week you can see there's none. But they are sometimes here, mostly for 15 to 20 Pathos Clamps. Then there's another option here in 1999. So there is this little weekly pass, so to speak, where sometimes, let's see if this week provides a riven. Oh yeah, there we go. So there are the options too, for example Sortie and Archon Hunt, but surely some more that I'm missing right now. Okay, so we have covered how to get the riven. We now need to know which rivens are good, which stats are good, which rivens are bad, with which are worthless, so to speak. So, for example, I have here my Arcaplasma riven. So from experience I know it's worth something. But as a new beginner, maybe I don't know all the infos about it. So what I wanna do is I wanna see what stats are good for this weapon. For this, we go to warframe.market. So now we are on warframe.market. You go here and start at this screen. This is market itself. You can search for almost everything there's in game here. That is buyable, of course. What we wanna do is go here to contracts, to unveiled riven mods, type in this weapon. So this is a Arcaplasma, and search for the stats. These are now the stats typed in, and we're going to search for it. Mostly we want to search in game, so we see exactly this is my riven, but let's say it's not there, it's not visible, we can't see it, there's no online or at all offer for this exact riven. So the first thing we want to do is go to has negative, just has negative, no specification. Then search for it, still nothing. Now we need to evaluate which of the 3 we wanna cancel and search for similar rivens. I personally go for status chance because it's the least important one of the bunch. So there are a few other ones. You see, mine is relatively high priced. This is because I haven't changed the price, so we can just delete it. There we go. And we can now see almost similar ribbons. There's, for example, this one for 175, there's another for 100, and we need to compare the values. So this is 139 multi-shot, this one is 135, and this one is 142, so the highest. Obviously the highest price also. And based off what you see here, you can price your ribbon. What you also want to do is cancel all the specifications and go here to price descending. Here you can see the most valued ribbon, starting with unserious offers and going down to relatively normal offers. Here you can see what are desired stats that people have on their ribbons, and so you can see where to go to, what stats you want to roll for. And now to the advanced version of pricing ribbons. For this you want to go to a lacquer frame. A lacquer frame in this case is especially good because it's semi-approved by DE and works totally fine. It will take a few loading screens for this to show up as okay. If you've done that and it shows up as okay, you can go to ribbons, search for your ribbon, especially in this case Arca Plasma Saticonidex. Go here, and now we have a whole bunch of infos that is confusing at the start. Here you can see the level of the ribbon you have currently, the symbol, the rerolls, and the mastery requirement for this ribbon. Here you can see what is new, and that would be the grades. There are a few grades, so it starts with S grade and goes all the way down to F grade. F grade would be the worst option you can have. Here you can see similar ribbons on market, on Riven market as well. Usually I go filter by all, so that makes it easier to have an overview. Here you can see my old ribbon because it hasn't updated yet. Then you can see some other ribbons that are almost similar, so you can price from here. The closest would be this one at 600 platinum, but that seems too high, so we're going to go a bit lower, but you can try always for higher prices. Now to the real important part, the best attributes, the mandatory attributes, and the best bad attributes. The best attributes are as follows here, and the best bad attributes would be in this case recoil. Now there are also stats that are mandatory for this type of weapon. In this case it's crit damage, so if you have this on your Riven, it's guaranteed good. And for last, on a lacquer frame, he can put the Riven exactly as it is in Warframe market. And for example, I wanted just 200 platinum because I need it gone. When you've chosen the price, and if it's a direct sale or an auction, you go to list on Warframe market, and you created a listing. Okay, that would be it for the Riven guide. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. And now, for the end of the video, watch me struggle as I try to roll a perfect Riven.